Hi, Sunshines. So, I just wanted to come to you guys and, guess tell you guys a story, I guess, basically. Um, Not really a storyteller kind of person. I don't like to tell stories and stuff, but, some of you might know that I was born in Jamaica. I was raised there. I came to the United States when I was, 17. Yeah, I was 17 when I was 17 when I came here, and I have a total of a lot of brothers and sisters. On my mom's side, there's 8 of us in total. Um, I was only raised with 4 of them, so 5 of us were raised together. My older sister, she was adopted here by our grandparents. My older brothers, my 2 older brothers, they lived with their dad, never knew him. They stop by every now and then. Well, one of them stop by every now and then. Um, so yeah, we're not a really close knit family. So when anything happened, don't expect don't expect family members to be there. Well, I always never expected anyone to be there when anything sad or bad happened because I don't have a close family. I don't. And I'm the type of person, I have a really big heart, but I protect it. I protect it a lot because I guess you get to a point where you're tired of getting hurt. You know, when you're like constantly getting hurt a lot, you tend to protect the one thing that you have the most of, and that's your heart. You know, the one thing that you can give to others is your heart. And I protect that. You know, and a lot of people might say, "Oh, you shut people out and you don't let them in," and how are people supposed to know that you're hurting and stuff like that? But if I give you one shot, that's the only shot you're gonna get, not two, three, or four. It's just one, unless I really do care about you. And with my family, we never had any kind of bond or anything like that. Growing up in Jamaica, it was just me, my twin sister, my older brother by my dad's side, my younger brother. Well, he's my older, but he's the youngest of the boys. And then my younger sister, she's the baby. And she's by a different dad. So all of the children have fathers in between. So there's my older sister, she has a dad all to herself. The 2 boys, they have a father that my mother was married to. She got divorced. My father had my older brother, went back to her husband, had my other brother, came back to my father, had me and my sister, the twins, and went back to another man, completely different man, and had my younger sister. So, um, we never had stability. We never had stability. We never had a family unit where we were taught values and we weren't taught anything. We weren't taught anything. Everything that we know, we either learned or we had to figure it out when we were older. Like, I remember when I got my period for the first time, I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know what it was or what. And at the time, it was just my dad there. And he's a man. I remember hiding it from him. And I would cut up sheets to make pads because I was so scared to go to him. And even if I did go to him and say, hey, I got my period, what am I supposed to do? There was no money to buy any kind of sanitary products and stuff. So, what can you do? And then going out into the community, because, in Jamaica they say it takes a village to raise a child, but I felt like they took advantage of us. I think they took advantage of us, you know. Um, we were in need, and they saw that, and instead of, taking us under their wings, they either had us doing their housework or their house chores for either food or money or something. And it was so humiliating, because they had children our age and we were washing their kids' clothes. And I think it's something that stayed with me for a while because I find it hard to use someone else's child to do my dirty work. If I have something that that child needs, I will give it to that child than to have that child work for it. You know what I mean? It's a child. It's a child, not an adult. So, when it comes to other people and letting people in, it's hard because of the way that I was raised, and I would go out and we would, go to other people's houses for food. We would wake up in the morning, there would be nothing at home because our dad chose not to work. And he was an educated person. He was an educated man, well educated. When I tell you, he was well educated and he chose not to work. He was just a bum. And our mother was just someone that bounced from one place to the next and could care less. So we had to survive and we had to fend for ourselves. And that meant that we had to go to neighbor's house from whenever time the sun come up until sun goes down, and if you miss, we would go to one house, wait for breakfast, do stuff at their house for them just to say, thank you for your food, or, do something at their house, and then move on to someone else. And we would go somewhere else for lunch, do something with them, and move on. And if for some reason you miss a house, like you didn't show up on time, like say dinner was at 4 and you didn't show up at 2, and just like prove that, I don't know, just not do anything for that particular family, you would miss out on dinner or you would miss out on lunch or you would miss out. You just missed out and you just have to go to bed hungry. And God knows when your next meal would be. And for me, I would stay home. After a while, I got humiliated. I remember one day I got humiliated, and I got humiliated over food. And I remember this one dude that used to hang out at that one particular house. He pulled me by my shirt, and he smacked me in my back, and he knew he could do it because we were just the neighborhood kids that had no one to look out for them. So that's something he could have done. That showed his cowardness. And in the end, he died a very terrible death, you know, and it just shows you, you know, whatever goes around comes around. And I'll probably do another part 2 to this video because I don't have enough time. But yeah, I was raised poor, very poor. And for that, I guard my heart a lot. And I'll do a second video to this in a bit. So thanks for watching. Bye.